In this video, we will talk about a particular fluid filter that is part of an automatic transmission. This isn't just about a specific car model, it applies to most, if not all, vehicles with an automatic transmission. So after changing an automatic transmission fluid and the transmission filter, do vehicle owners with an automatic transmission needs to change the secondary filter, or also known as fluid cooler filter? According to the dealer's service team, it's not included in the parts that needs to be serviced. So before we continue with the video, let me play a short intro. This is part 26 of my 2018 Honda City series. The rest of the videos are in the playlist. This is about my journey in restoring this car. I hope you consider watching the rest of the video. Thank you. When I purchased this 5-year-old car, it has more than 100,000 kilometers already in its odometer. In the previous episodes, I am done detailing the car and finished changing the engine oil and fixing the parts in the suspension. Now the next item on my checklist is changing the transmission fluid and filters. I am sure the previous owner of this car did not perform any service for the CVT because this is a company issued or a fleet car. As the new owner, I must address this immediately so that I don't have any worry about this car's reliability. We have to keep in mind that transmission service is more expensive than engine service. So I visited my trusted service shop to have this performed. For this service, I need a 5 liters of Honda's HCF2 CVT Fluid and a genuine Honda transmission filter as well. Here's the transmission oil pan. It looks clean with no large metal shavings, which is a good indicator. I opted not to use a transmission fluid exchanger machine, and I will just perform another CVT fluid change after 6 months. That is my preference since this is the first time that the CVT fluid will be changed. After the CVT fluid change, I decided to do a DIY in changing the secondary fluid filter or the fluid cooler filter. This is easy. All I have to do is follow the transmission fluid hose to locate the filter cap. Here is what the filter looks like. Comparing the new and the old filter, nothing seemed unusual. The used filter was almost as clean as the new one, aside from the discoloration from red to brown due to the hot fluid passing through this filter. I purchased a genuine Honda filter which includes 2 gaskets that needs to be replaced as well, and then put it all back together. I did a test drive and everything was okay. The next day I did some errands and went back home, parked the car, and everything went well. However, the following day, 2 days after the DIY, I went to the nearest Honda dealer to have it serviced. So here's what happened. I found a puddle of fluid in my garage along with the smell of a CVT fluid. I wasn't able to record it since I panicked and brought the car in the service immediately. Here's the lower engine cover covered in CVT fluid. They needed to change the secondary filter and the 2 gaskets again. I waited for the parts to arrive since the parts is not readily available. They don't stock the parts since according to Honda standard service manual, this isn't a serviceable part on any model, meaning it's not required to replace the fluid cooler filter. So I ended spending twice for a 5 liters of CVT fluid and the secondary filter. However, this is one lesson that is worth sharing. So here's my take. Do vehicle owners really need to replace this filter? A quick Google and AI search will suggest that this is needed. But for me, I will only consider changing this filter upon opening of the oil pan. If I can see a really dirty oil and if there is a lot of metal shavings, and once the vehicle reaches 200,000 kilometers. Otherwise, I don't need to touch this filter after every fluid change. The main filter will do most of the filtration. I don't have to spend extra. Now, about the leak, it could be caused by the replacement parts that I bought. I should have sourced it from a more reliable Honda parts supplier. I want to hear your take. Please comment in this video. I hope I was able to share something helpful with this video. If you liked the video, please click the like button. However, if you consider subscribing to this channel for more videos, thank you so much. This is a huge help in supporting this small channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe everyone.